Boom?
It's got a little bite to it. Boom.
That's this?
No, that's our special cheese.
Okay.
Special
we do.
cheese.
But it's got like a cayenne pepper in it.
Okay.
It's got a little bit of a bite to it.
He's a chef too.
Are you really?
Nice. He is.
He is. He just don't want to say
He
nothing.
makes some killer stuff.
No,
He can turn anything in it. And I'm
Oh,
telling you,
Neal, by the way, the last week when I went over there, I had some more of that spaghetti that they made.
when?
Let me hand the torch.
What day did I pop over there? Was it like Monday, Tuesday? Last Monday.
Monday, one of them days. Yeah.
What? Hey, bro.
The Ro made that. I didn't make it.
I'll leave work to come get some of the spaghetti, man.
I didn't do that. Ro did that.
She had told me about I pulled over there. She's like, I made some spaghetti. I was like, yeah, I'll take
This
some.
spaghetti go hard, man.
Man.
She had a little too sweet for me.
Oh, it was sweet?
Yeah.
Yeah, when it's...
Yeah,
ain't no wrong with sweet.
I was hungry. I didn't give a fuck. It was good.
He said, man, look, you get busy on your food, man.
He really do. I'm still waiting on him to fry some more fish.
Right. Oh,
Man,
Jesus.
I just asked.
Soon as he
Pops
do that, I'm there.
Yesterday.
Did you?
He was like, I ain't even go fishing this week, but he said he going this week.
I'm still waiting on that.
The fish game.
Man, he bring me them bags. They be fresh too.
What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? It's your man Neal here.
What up, dope? Aye, y'all niggas ain't hard enough. Y'all knuckles ain't scored enough. Y'all ain't in foreign cars enough. Yeah. Y'all niggas ain't hard enough. Y'all knuckles ain't scored enough. Y'all gang ain't large enough, and I came far as fuck. 5 Cubans in a Harley truck. Bust 60 down Arlington. Please don't start with us. Sound of gunshots, charge me up.
What's good, everybody? It's your man Neal here, host of Live from the Nickel. To the right of me, y'all know who he is, Mr. Brown.
Hey, what's going on, peeps?
And to the right of him, you gotta know who he is, man. My man on the corner, the man with the master plan, the hardest working man I know in the city. You know what I'm saying? He don't never stop. When he ain't working, he is working. You know what I'm saying? Big Warren, what up, baby?
What's happening?
And to the right of me, I don't even know how to start off this guy's impeccable, just ridiculous work ethic. I mean, this guy don't just have one job. He has 3 jobs. So I wonder I can be like him. He's got his own, he works for a demolition company. He's been there 18 years. And he's just found out now, just getting to know a little bit about him. He's got his own bee thing. He does a little beehive thing, owning his bees and it's just unreal. And then he got this place we're at, is a Casual Pint. You guys know about it. I told you about it. Mr. Howard, how you doing, sir?
Very good, thank you.
Absolutely, man. This guy is a jack of all trades, ladies and gentlemen. I mean,
Shit, I want to be like him when I grow up,
absolutely.
man.
And you know what? For all
Welcome
y'all,
to the Pint.
absolutely. It's Casual Pint, ladies and gentlemen. It's been here. How long has it been here?
Been here 6 years.
6 years. 6 years, you
A
guys.
little over 6 years.
I appreciate you having us on, man. I really appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys coming in.
Oh man, much love. He had the Special Olympics going on today when I walked up here, man.
Yeah.
You see, he's got his medal on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, didn't do all that great, but hey, we're okay.
It's just that's all that matters about it. So I'm gonna dig into the crates and the archives about Howard, how he started everything. So number one, Howard. So the demolition company you work at, you done that for 18 years.
Yep. Still do it.
Still doing it.
Yep, still doing it. Got about probably 55 trucks running around anywhere through the city of Toledo.
Okay. Okay.
We do an awful lot of tearing buildings down, making green spaces out of them, making room for new stuff to happen.
Y'all need truck drivers?
All the time, man.
I got a Class A CDL, man.
Go. Come on in, man. Come on in. We do semis. We do all kinds of stuff.
Next.
Dump trucks, quads, quins.
Okay.
Yep.
So what encouraged you to open Casual Pints? Like,
Man, it was about 7 or 8 years ago actually when it started. The craft beer market started coming in, and everybody I knew that was getting into it was getting into making it. They make it. You know what I mean? They go out. They're called breweries.
Okay.
Well, and then one day I happened to see this on the internet, and it's a place where you just sell.
okay.
So there's a number of people that we buy everything we can local.
Okay.
We have all the local people that we bring in. I got 34 taps up there. They're all different craft beers, meads, They got sours, tarts, all kinds of fruit beers. And I was telling one of you guys earlier, I said if there's a beer that stays on that tap for more than 2 weeks.
Yeah, you were just telling me about that.
Yeah, it gets put into a can, it gets put into the cooler. We have got 6-packs you can take home. We got cans of beer that you can choose from. You got stuff on the shelf you can take home, already pre-packaged. Growlers, crowlers. If you see something on tap that you really like, behind us we got these cans that we make and slap them together, seal them. They're good for anywhere between 90 to 120 days.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, as long as they don't pop them open.
Right.
The growlers are the big glass ones, the 64 ounces. Those are good for about 3 or 4 days.
Okay.
They're harder to keep fresh.
Okay.
You know, they're for more of the.
I got another
serious
question
guys.
for you.
Sure.
Was it easy to get this established, like get this going, or like?
It is a franchise. If they have a system that you go through, they do a lot of. Once you pick the place out, your location, they send a team up that goes through it and gives you your plans. You have your choice of 4 different layouts. So once you pick your layout, then you pick the people that do it, and we did it with Midwest Contracting down in Toledo, in Holland. And they come in, cut the concrete off, put all the drains in, put the bars, everything where it needs to go, all the stuff that needs to be done. And then it took about a year, and then we opened.
Nice. Well, I gotta say, this
been
beer
awesome.
good as hell right now. So.
You got it right there. What is this? What's this called again?
This is actually Funky Turtle.
Funky
Funky
Turtle.
Turtle,
Together,
I'm gonna try it,
salsa.
y'all.
You know,
Yeah.
we got some people. We got some
And I'm
people up
drinking
here
the
from our
Fire
job from Team
Yeah.
Systems. They up here sampling you guys. It's actually very good beer.
it's really
I
good.
gotta give it to them. You know,
Yeah,
that-
the
this-
man next to me here, he's doing
Flying Monkey.
Flying Monkey.
the flying
Comes out
monkey.
of-
The flying monkey.
It comes out of Canada.
Mr. Brown is he's experienced.
Yeah.
For all you beer connoisseurs.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, here we go.
Yeah.
Casual pint.
And
man.
not too long ago, we just started. He's enjoying himself a old fashioned.
Yeah.
Old fashioned.
I like that glass.
Put
I
together
do
with
too.
Toledo spirits.
Okay.
We
Okay.
use all their bourbons and their Tiger Eye and we use their recipe and
Look at that.
we love Toledo spirits. They're awesome. They're very awesome. Everything local. We try to
always
support
good.
the
Yeah.
local
Yeah,
absolutely.
spot. Yeah.
So if you guys ain't really
And you
understand
gotta
that,
sip it.
yeah, right. It's a different atmosphere up here. And I like it. It's
Casual.
yeah. That's what I
Exactly.
took the words right out of my mouth.
Casual
It's a
atmosphere.
casual
Yeah,
atmosphere,
yeah,
and it's
exactly.
very
Got the
laid
garage
back.
door open right now. Got a nice breeze going through
Absolutely.
everything. And
I know I was shocked when I first walked in. They were playing beer pong. I was like, yeah, I'm in the right spot already. Like,
It's a different atmosphere, and I like it. It's,
that was part of the Special Olympics.
like I said, you guys, if you guys come up here
Yep.
to the Casual Pint, it's just more than just drinking. It's a great atmosphere. It's got a great vibe in here. It's a good feng shui, I would say.
Yes,
I would say
yes.
good. It's a good feng shui.
Yes.
Bring your wife, bring your girlfriend, bring whoever you want to bring up here. But you guys, like I said, it's on C-Core.
hey man, what you got over there? It look good as hell.
Big worm.
Saturdays.
That look good too.
Saturdays we do Singo.
Okay.
Singo's like a
Okay.
music bingo.
Okay. Okay.
Thursday nights trivia, Sunday nights trivia.
Nice.
So we try to keep the things going where we keep people going through here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey.
Nice.
And it's getting better and better. We got lots of
Honestly,
billboards
I
out
never
there.
knew this place was here until Neal was like, "Hey, we going there, you know, this Sunday." I'm like, "Oh, we are."
Yeah. Hopefully come
I'm
back.
glad that we came
Come
because it's
back.
like,
So looks like you got like a passion. You got a very good passion for doing what you're doing.
It is
So
a
retirement,
passion.
you was telling me that we were talking.
It very well could be. I'm hoping it will be.
I think. You
so
should,
what made
yeah.
you do demolition?
What do I do in demolition?
I said, what made you do demolition? If
Oh,
you
what
don't mind
made
me
you do
asking.
it?
Yeah.
I had a truck driving job at first. It was back in '08, and there really weren't a whole lot of jobs it was kind of going through a transition, you know what I mean? And then this guy was talking about shovel-ready jobs, and I'm not good with running shovels.
Yeah.
We gotta put that
Right,
stuff
right.
somewhere. So I said, they'll put it in a dump truck or something. So I went
Right.
ahead and got my Class B, and I started working for a couple of years, and I said, well, they started using me for moving equipment around, so I needed to get a Class A. So I got my Class A, like you.
Yeah.
You know, I can move anything now. I can operate anything.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Class A is always the best to get right
Yes,
now
sir.
because you can
Go-
do anything
go
with a
for
Class
the
A.
gusto, exactly. Don't go for the basics. Go for everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you're right. We could jump in anything. We get a national disaster
Mm-hmm.
or something happens. Who's going to help?
Class
doing
A
it.
drivers,
We're
yeah,
gonna jump
exactly.
in something. We're gonna drive it to where it's got to go, or get it out of here.
Absolutely,
Exactly.
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I've been driving for 7 years now,
7
and
years.
it's like I don't regret nothing.
Yep.
Like I love every
Yep.
minute of it.
Good for
You
you.
have ups and downs with it, but hey, that's every
Yes.
job, you know.
Man, truck drivers, we need them out there. They're in such demand right now.
Yeah.
Big demand.
Nice.
So if anybody's out there looking for a profession,
You guys hear him?
Get your Class A.
truck
So if y'all need
drivers,
it,
Get your Class A.
Get a
And they
Class
got
A.
programs to help you get your Class A now too.
absolutely,
You know,
absolutely.
they got grants, they got
Yep.
everything right now. So
I think it's the Source downtown.
the source does it, but it's somebody else that does
Yeah,
it
but
too.
they're involved
Yeah.
with the unemployment. If you're unemployed, you know, there's grants out there that you can actually get to get a Class A license.
Yeah, and I just found out too, like, you know, say like Don and Neal, like y'all fathers, they help y'all get y'all Class A. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all dads, y'all gotta provide and stuff.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
It's about $4,000, I think, of a program.
Really?
Last when I was in it, yeah. like,
No,
this
they
is
went up
18
to
years.
6 now. 'Cause
Six?
when I was there, they charged
$6,000 a sign up to
Yeah.
be a truck driver.
That's for the
I'm
classes, yeah.
gonna need that grant then if I decided to do that.
But you got companies pay for your studios. You just have to stay with them for a year too.
Right.
I suggest
Yeah.
don't go that way,
Yeah,
but
well,
I
it's-
went that way
but
and it
you-
didn't go so well.
You could do it that way.
You know, but if you want your Class A that quick, yeah, go for it.
So, hey Howard. So with the Casual Pint, I mean, like I said, I love it. I love the atmosphere and everything. But then you know, like I said, with the demolition. So when you gonna feel like you've been done with doing that? You got a time frame for us to let us know. You know, because the thing about it is, you know, it's good to see somebody that don't just have one job. You don't limit yourself either.
Yeah.
You know, to get where you need to get, you got to put a little work in, and ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I got 5 years. I guess working 18, 19 hours a day. Geez,
Oh,
I got
yeah.
5 years maybe that I'll do that kind of hours. You know what I mean? But then after that, I'll hopefully cut back. And then
You don't look like you're 60, partner. You don't look like you're 60 at all.
Yeah.
Because for you to do that,
Oh,
long,
he's 60. What?
That's what he told me. I was like 60. He don't even look like he's 60.
Man.
just turned 60 in May, man.
Congratulations.
Oh, well, happy belated
Congratulations.
birthday.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now you just motivate everybody else to do more and like, you know what I mean?
This helps me run into guys like you. You know what I mean? You guys are out there knocking it out of the park, and it was great to have you guys ask to even come in here, man. It's awesome.
I mean,
Doors always open. You're sitting in the
appreciate
room right
that.
now.
the broom room, yeah, right? The broom. Hey, I love the broom. I like the you got the Toledo stuff back there. One thing I like I said,
big.
Toledo is
Yes.
people been sleeping on us for a long time, man. We got a lot of talent here, and that's why I said I reached out to my man next to you, Don.
You've been MAC champions for a while.
Absolutely,
man.
we produce some good talent out there.
Yeah, we do a lot of basketball. We tried getting involved with football, but football is such a short season.
Yeah.
They only have 6 games.
Yeah.
You know that they're at home and stuff
Right,
like that.
right,
Man,
right.
it's cold standing outside trying to hand out.
When you tell me
The basketball games, you're inside.
Right. You can stretch your legs a little bit more.
Stand up. Me and the wife will stand out there and give out discount cards all night long.
Absolutely,
Come
man.
out to the Toledo basketball games.
I'm a big fan of. And like I said, I think a lot of people don't understand about Toledo. Like, you know what I'm saying, we all homegrown from there, and I love this city. Like I said, it's a beautiful city, and we need more establishment like you with, like, you know, the Casual Pint. Like I said, you got 34 different beers.
Yes, sir.
That's a
There's
lot.
34
That's a lot,
different
yeah.
taps. There's 5 on there right now that we dedicated to alcohol, the regular drinks. Lemonade, was it strawberry lemonade she's got up there?
Okay,
And
okay.
she's got a couple of the 3 different types of
I'm about to
alcohol.
try that
The
one today
old-fashioned
too.
slushy.
Bless you, man.
We got bourbons. We got some bourbons. We got some,
yeah,
wild turkey
yeah.
up there. You got a couple of rare breeds. Heaven's Door is another one I was trying to tell you guys about.
Okay.
There's a number. I got Weller's Green. Blanton, I think, just got knocked out at the park. I just finished the Blantons.
Okay.
Blanton's so hard to get anymore. I mean, I beg the distributors all the time to try and get Blantons, and they try to do the best they can, but it's hard to get.
So, to explaining to everybody that's watching right now, the Casual Pint, which you basically just, you know, buy other people's beers, and is that what it
Yeah,
goes?
what we do is, like I was telling you earlier, is the wife and I go around the state of Ohio. There's 390 different breweries out there that we're allowed to buy from because
Okay.
they don't distribute.
Okay.
We do have distributors coming in all day long. True House, Heidelberg, NWO. These guys always, and they bring the stuff in from out of the state.
Okay,
Because there's
okay.
taxes that people have to pay
Absolutely.
to bring
Always.
their stuff into the state.
Yeah.
They have to go through a distributor. So you get Untitled Art out of Wisconsin is a really good one.
Okay.
For the people that like the stouts, stout drinkers out there.
Mr. John Cox, that's him. He is a professional.
Untitled Art has a menu of different types of stouts that you can have. They mix things and make flavors up that you would never even thought of, but they're super good. Super good.
That's what's up,
And,
man.
and and I can't even begin to tell you how many breweries are out there. You know what I mean? And then we try to buy from but we like the locals.
Absolutely. You got to show love to the local talent. That's
There'll be a
what's up.
time, I think, once or twice a year, we should be coming up in the fall. We'll take all the taps off.
Mm-hmm.
We'll buy all local beers and throw them all on. It's called a total tap takeover.
Oh,
And
okay.
and they'll be all 419 beers.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, then.
Beers. So, yeah, keep an age on us for Facebook.
Okay, so you do have a Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
So for all you guys out there, you know what I'm saying? He does have a Facebook, page and stuff like that. That's a
Now,
beautiful
what is
thing.
that page?
It's going to be casualpint.com.
Casualpint.com.
Right there is on there.
Is it
On there on the
there?
menu. Actually, casualpint.com. I don't have the card.
Yeah, I don't have my card
Oh,
on
it's in
me.
my truck.
Have them tap.
Toledo.
What is it?
What is it?
At TCP Toledo.
At
TCP.
TCP.
Good luck, man.
Yep,
Good
right
luck.
there.
Thanks, man.
Hey, I
So
appreciate
it'd
it.
be Toledo Casual Pint at Toledo.
Okay, nice.
It's always good to have good health.
Now we talking about. Now we got the
Everybody
menu. How's the food? Like, what's the best food to get?
Let's get into the food.
I mean,
you see Big
I
Worm
ain't
out
gonna lie.
here. Big Worm don't be stubbing on that food.
Hey, I
Shout
like
out to
the
my boy
ease.
Max. Max got the smash burger, whatever type of burger on there.
I'll be honest with you. The Southwestern rolls are our biggest
Oh,
sellers.
that's what I
I got the pretzels up here.
Yeah,
They're super
no doubt.
popular.
Yeah.
We have our boneless chicken. We have a number of wraps. We do brats. I do burgers. Actually, what I was really surprised about was a peanut butter jelly burger.
What?
That's different.
Probably our second biggest seller around here is this
Peanut butter jelly burger?
Jelly burger.
Oh, wait.
Hey, I might have to order that. You
And
know
then
me,
the
I
one
like
that-
trying something different. You know what
Why
I
would
mean?
I expect that?
I gotta try it.
And I couldn't knock it. It was really good.
Really?
Yeah, the only thing I asked her to do for me, because I like spicy food.
Okay.
I asked her to mix a little red peppers in with the jelly. So you'll have a little spice with the jelly. Yeah, very, very good.
I don't know if I can do that. My stomach mom will
Yeah,
not
I
take
can't
that
do
I
punishment.
like Mr. Howard. I like that little kick.
You be in for the core, man. You got a special taste when you do stuff. You know what I'm saying?
When you go down our menu, you'll see on the side there too where they got it all labeled, pairing it with the type of beers that you
Oh,
okay.
nice.
get. You know?
Okay.
So he recommends you what beer, whatever you get. I like that. That's something new.
Buffalo chicken, you know, or if you get like a barbecue bacon burger, goes right with a light, refreshing, some kind of lager, Pilsner, blonde, American wheat.
All right.
You know, that's the kind of stuff. Because you look at our board, it'll tell you what the name of it is, it'll tell you what kind, and it'll tell you what the alcohol content is, and then it'll tell you what different sizes and the different prices. So when you find a Reuben there, that's another one of the fresh flavored ones.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
we
like
got a
the
Reuben
Reubens.
up there.
Knocking on my door right there. I mess with a Reuben.
Yeah,
Good Reuben.
Reubens are very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He got the wraps on there. That's a, like I said, that's
Spicy
a.
Thai. You know, go with a spicy
Oh,
Thai. They
yeah.
suggest you put that with a Browns
Okay.
or some kind of stout.
All right, so when me and Neal got this, what's it, flying turtle we got? What you
The
suggest
funky
to go?
turtle.
Funky turtle. Okay.
Yeah.
What would
Funky
you
turtle.
suggest?
That would be more of a fruit kind of. That would be a light and refreshing.
Okay.
So you would find that up on the side here, the buffalo chicken's wrap. You would find that with pretzels and beer cheese, chicken quesadilla. We also have pretzels and sausage too. It's a regular style pretzel and the sausages and stuff on the side. It's a platter.
Okay.
It's kind of a dish that you want to put in there to share. You know, it's like an appetizer.
All right, so what would Don get then?
Yeah.
Mr. Brown.
The drunken Brock.
Hey man, do that
I
one.
want that drunken Brock.
That's one that sold the peppers and the onions.
The drunken Brock. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Anything to do with alcohol, Johnny, I'm game.
It's fun to cook with too.
You gotta. They go hand in hand. They go hand in hand. Well, you know what? This is I had to say this to y'all. This is a beautiful establishment, man.
Yeah, it really
And this
is.
is, I appreciate, like I said, letting us come up here and do a show here because I mean, this is a very good establishment, man. And like I said, you guys, like I said, it's on Secor, right behind the Fifth Third Bank, and right next to is Al Smith's, and then next to that Al Smith's is like a UPS store. So you guys, it's kind of in the cut, but he's got a patio. I like the patio.
Yes.
It's real nice. It's like I said, it's a great vibe here. All three of us really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thanks
Doors
for having
open
us.
anytime, man.
Absolutely.
You guys ever want to do this again?
Absolutely. I appreciate about that. Real, we'll take
Hey, what's
that.
that game called? You play outside with the sandbags and all that?
Cornhole.
That's cornhole, brother.
I knew it was
Come
something
on.
like that.
Come on,
That's
bro.
a redneck game.
I knew-
I couldn't think of the name. I just seen the boys on there. I'm like, damn, what's the name of that game? Like,
Yeah, we just got done with the Special Olympics out there, man.
yeah. But I like it because it had Ohio State on it. So you had y'all know I'm representing my boys today.
Lord, yeah,
I represent.
Love Ohio State, man. Love Ohio State.
Yeah. Okay, so
Toledo, Ohio State.
Oh, yeah.
TU, yeah, definitely. Lourdes College is coming up. Like people,
I like
Lourdes.
to
A lot of people sleep on
I'm
Lourdes
telling you,
College.
Lourdes
yeah.
College. I like Owens. Don't get me wrong.
You know, Lourdes actually has a craft beer class.
Really?
Hold on. You can go to Lourdes
You
and
can go to Lourdes and learn all about how to make craft beer. They 3 years ago, I think they started.
that's what's up.
Okay, shout
So
out
all
to
y'all can
Lourdes.
go to Lourdes College because you know what, they have a beautiful campus.
They really do.
You know what I'm saying? I've been there. I got a couple friends that their kids went there. It's a beautiful campus.
They've
man.
been growing.
Absolutely.
Hey, I did my
100.
Upward Bound with them.
Did you?
Yeah, in high school I did Upward Bound with Lourdes
Okay,
College.
okay.
Yeah, so it's a beautiful campus.
Let's go to Grey Wolves. Grey Wolves, right? I got a couple sweatshirts and stuff. It's a beautiful thing, see that. Like I said, we are upcoming. Downtown is revenue now. So let me ask you a question, Howard, before we start getting into the Olympic talk. But there's one question I want to ask you. So like when downtown has like a lot of events going on, I'm sure you got to kind of work your way down there to represent yourself as a casual pint. Like have like tents up down. You know how downtown has
Right.
a lot of events going on.
Yeah.
You guys get down there.
When they have the craft beer ones, we try to get down. But I'm not a brewery. So a lot
got you.
of these functions that they have down there are for brewers.
Okay.
And so I'm not.
Okay.
So I go and represent the pint.
Okay.
And I know all the brewers.
Okay,
But
okay.
but generally speaking, we're not a brewery. So it's like they were doing this thing where they were going around town and you would get a tag from a brewery, and as many as you collected, you would get a bigger chain.
Okay,
You know what I
okay,
mean? The brewery.
okay.
They wouldn't include us in that because I'm not a brewery. Which I
Gotcha.
understand. I get it.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
You know, we're not. But we buy from all the breweries.
All right.
You know what I
So
mean?
before we
And
go
this
to
is-
that thing, what would you suggest to people who wants to give up? Like, because right now you like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a
Entrepreneur.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who trying to, who trying to get something started, but they ready to give up because obstacle after obstacle. What would you just to them what they should do as far as like not giving up or whatever?
Look into make sure you study everything that they have going on. Research. Especially when you do. I decided to do a franchise for the simple fact that I knew I didn't have that much time. I didn't have time to stumble over mistakes, make mistakes. You make mistakes and you learn from them. It doesn't matter. You're going to make a
Absolutely.
mistake. It doesn't matter. But I went into a franchise because they already have a lot of these basic things that.
Established.
Correct. It's already established. And I'll put it out there since you've asked. I put it out there. If somebody wants to get involved in something like this, there's 2 more places where these would go in. Where I have options to get 2 more. You know what I mean? So I have 2 more. If someone wants to get involved in this, I'd be happy to. Like I said, I'm 60. I'm getting out of it sooner or later. But I'll bring somebody in if they want to put some money into it. And we get a program going to where eventually they purchase it, I'm all about it.
Okay.
If somebody wants it, and for learning from an entrepreneur to one other entrepreneur, it's perfect. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I would recommend.
That's what's
Hook
up.
up with somebody, mentor somebody,
Absolutely.
and study it. I mean, just don't jump. Keep your emotions out of it.
Okay.
You got to
Always.
keep your emotions out of it because it could steer you in the wrong direction. Yeah, you have to. But yeah, that would be what I would offer. If somebody wants to get involved, this is all part of a package if somebody wants it. You know what I mean?
Good question, Warren. I like that with you,
I mean,
man.
because the simple fact is, you got a lot of people ready to give up. You know, people trying to get something started,
Absolutely.
but then when something bad happened, they ready to say, you know what, forget it, I don't want to do it no more.
Yeah.
It's like you can't just stop, just keep going. And that's why the best man right here to
Yeah,
ask.
you
You know what I mean?
You can't. Oh, you told me how many times I wanted to walk away.
Nothing's gonna come easy to you. You gotta put
Summertimes are horrible because of all the extracurricular activities that go on around the city, which I can't blame the city for trying to keep things going.
Trying to get the revenue
But
up.
maybe get after September, once kids get back in school and that kind of stuff, then the regular crowds start coming
Absolutely.
back.
Okay.
Especially once UT's back, we're a big UT fan.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
y'all sit on the wall, jerseys and everything. And I know
Once in a while you get Roxy and Roxanne coming through here.
I had a couple friends that went to UT. Like I said, I'm from the East Side, so like Craig Thames, I grew up with him. He was a basketball player. Casey Shaw, I know there was some Keith Triplett, I know him. There's a lot of good talent here in Toledo, and no matter what it is, like I said, the Casual Pint is a very, very beautiful establishment. I like the layout. It's real nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's just a beautiful thing, man. Like I said, yeah, it really does. Shout out to John Cox, man. I mean, I wouldn't be able to get where I'm at.
John the
And,
man, thanks,
you know what I'm
John.
saying?
Thanks,
Because he is the promoter behind it. He's the man behind the scene.
To John, yo.
You know what I'm saying? He
Let's do
is the master. You know, he does what he does, and then I gotta give a shout out to my man Nick, behind the scenes doing the camera work and everything. One of
Okay,
the
Nick.
greatest guys ever. Hard-working dude, always putting in that work. So it's just not me. It's not just Don. It's not them. It takes a village to do what we got to do.
It's who you surround yourself with.
Absolutely, and that's
Good.
I've known
Positive
John for a
people.
long time.
John is a great guy.
Yeah, he's.
Even though he a Cowgirls fan, but I still got to give it to him, though.
We can't do nothing about that. We can't do nothing about that.
Somebody had to say
we
it.
always gonna mess with him about that. So let's get into this Olympic thing, because this, like I said, Howard, we talked earlier. You watched the Little Olympics and stuff like that, and that's what we talk about. You know, think us giving the education about the Casual Pint, because that's what I want to go for. Everywhere we go, we want to educate people. It starts off as a sports show, but we want to do something different. Educate our viewers on where we're going, about the history about it, and I really appreciate you giving us a history lesson myself, because I'm trying to really take off, and you would really inspire me to keep going now. And I'm going to keep going. I got my brothers helping me out on that.
Yeah.
But
You got a good crew.
absolutely, great guys. They're all they're not friends, they're my brothers. You know, we've been working together we worked together for a long time, so I love them just like they love me. But the U.S. men's basketball team, you guys.
That was a game yesterday,
No, we're
wasn't
going
it?
to start off like this. Brazil. They play Brazil going into this is the quarterfinals, right? They won 122 to 87. LeBron had 12 points. Embiid had 14. Devin Booker had 18. Katie had 11 points. Passing Lisa Leslie is an all-time scorer in the Olympics. That's a great thing. He had like 400-something points, you know, to get up into that. But that's a beautiful thing. And then Anthony Edwards had 17. Anthony Davis had 13. I mean, we see the USA team, you know, they're real strong. But there were some things that was bugging me a little bit about this, you guys. They keep comparing the USA team today
To the dream team?
you can't do that.
Yeah.
Number one thing, you can't. Don, me and you go back and forth. We know this. We all junkies on the NBA and stuff like that.
True.
And I got people in the audience that hoop too, and they know the same thing. You cannot pair errors. That's like taking Kobe and putting him next to Mike. Who's better? You can't
Exactly.
compare that. And so that's what's kind of making me mad, because this team here is nice. Don't get me wrong, they're nice, but you cannot. Everyone on that Dream Team, 92 Dream Team, they were all went into the Hall of Fame. You know, all of the Hall of Fame. You got Mike, you got Magic, and they were in their prime too. Larry, you know what I'm saying? You have some killers on there. So that's why I mean, I know y'all agree with me across the board on that, but it irritates me. Don't get me wrong, LeBron's nice, but you got to put in that work. And he is 39 years old. He continued doing it. Steph Curry's amazing. KD's amazing. But after that, you got the other guys. I don't think they could watch some of them veterans back in the day. If you did compare eras, if you could bring them back in this era.
But then not only that too, you got to realize too, they changed a lot of rules since then to
Absolutely.
now. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
it's like, why would you compare them compared to what this is now? Like it is like there's only so much they can do now than what they did back then.
Absolutely.
So
And another thing, from the team, the dream team to now,
Yes.
as far as the Olympics, you know, they didn't have all the talent as far as coming from overseas that's in the league now.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Every team that's in the Olympics, man, got 2 to 3 players that plays in the NBA.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So
yes.
it's not like they're not playing with them every day.
Right.
So
Facts.
they it's just like another game to them, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah,
You're
'cause
absolutely right.
they have so many players that's overseas that's playing in the NBA right now.
The game has grown. If you watch it, like I said, watching it today, women's play, shots off to them winning the gold. But if you watch now, the eras are different.
Yeah.
Even the clothes are different. Everybody, it's a movement now. And
Right.
things get better as time goes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you just can't.
Yeah.
I've had this conversation
Just
with
leave
many
that
people.
comparison alone.
Yeah,
There's
you
no comparison.
stop doing that.
just be happy we got the gold medal. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right, right.
Y'all bringing the gold medal home.
Pump your brakes
hey.
and just relax. On
Yeah.
that. So then, another thing is, okay, you know, the women, they played Nigeria, 88-74. Brianna Stewart had 13 points. Asia Wilson discontinued dominant. She had 20 points, 13 rebounds. Jackie Young, now,
That double.
double. That's what she do. She gets busy. But Jackie Young, 15 points. And a lot of people don't know about Jackie Young. Let me give you a little. Let me dig into the crates about Jackie Young. Jackie Young actually played at Toledo for a little bit. A little bit.
Really?
Like, I want to say about a season. Then she went over and played at. Where she played in college. I think it was not Connecticut. It was like Washington or something. Whatever. But the girl is getting so much playing time now in Olympics, man. I'm telling you, this girl, she plays hella defense. Now, when you play in overseas versus playing in the NBA, they call it a little tac fouls, you know. Now, when you're overseas now, you get your head busted. It takes you back into the 90s of when you went to the bad boy era. So that's why I'm saying the era is different. When you go to the whole back in the day, remember Michael? They had Michael rules. They had Jordan rules back in the day.
Right.
So when they played the Pistons, Chicago played the Pistons, you get your head knocked off going to the hole. That's what FIBA basketball is like now. Like going overseas and playing, you go to the hole. Nothing's easy. You got to work for it. And when I was watching the men play, I seen Embiid getting frustrated. People that have not played in the Olympics, they didn't know what to expect. Calls, everything. Like when you shoot and it comes off the rim, you can actually knock it off. In the NBA, that's goaltending. So that's what I'm saying. This type of basketball overseas is so much different than playing in the United States. That's why it's good for us to get over. Like you said, Don, talent is different now.
Yeah, talent is
You got the Lucas. You got, you know what I'm saying, Wemby.
The Zaires.
Come on, man. These guys overseas, they've been playing like, Wemby's. I mean, come on, man. He is going to be something to be dealing with. And then, so that was a great game. Then we had the men yesterday play for the gold. I know y'all watched it. I know you didn't get a chance because you're working so much.
So much.
So you don't really get a chance, ladies and gentlemen.
You just can't sit down like everybody else.
18 hours a day on one place and come here and do whatever. But congratulations to the U.S. men's team.
Yeah,
It was a tough game for them now because France is tough. And I'm going to tell you right now.
Oh, they worked their behinds,
man.
yesterday.
France was not playing with them, man. They gave them a lot of problems. But did you see LeBron James get dunked? I had to reach out to my partner.
Man.
I had to phone a friend yesterday. I phoned a couple of friends. I phoned 2 people. But I reached out to my brother Levi. Thank you for coming out today, Levi. And I had to talk to him about that dunk. Ben Wallace Jr., the 2.0 Ben Wallace. The man was getting busy yesterday. Him and Wemby and what's his name? There were some other players that were on that team, and they were just getting nasty. I mean, it was just unreal. LeBron James did his thing, but Steph Curry, once again.
Once he get hot, man, it's over with.
I called Levi. I called Don. And let me tell you, he worked as hard as you do. He don't work as hard as you do. Steph Curry, nice. He don't work as hard as you do.
I don't know why he didn't get the MVP for real.
Who got the MVP?
LeBron. LeBron was consistent throughout, but without Steph, man.
Listen, and here's the thing about like this is, to our reviews out there, I agree with you on that. Because let's go back.
I ain't gonna lie, I do too.
Anybody gonna have this. Look, he was consistent. He was holding the team up. If you take KD, we talked about this. You took KD out of that lineup. If he didn't make it, like they did Kawhi, they sent him back home. If KD couldn't play, LeBron he needed more help. But with KD, they needed him. But LeBron, I'll give him that. He was consistent.
He was consistent, but without Steph, man, with them threes, man.
Okay, let's go to that. When they played Serbia, 95-91, they got pushed before they go into the goal. They got pushed. LeBron had 16 and B had 19. But your boy Steph Curry had 36. He was 9 for 14 and he had 3 assists. He was 9 for 14 from the 3 and he had 4 assists.
Right.
Now, you fast forward to yesterday on Saturday.
He had like 26.
Curry had 26.
26.
He was unconscious.
Yeah.
Once again, it's a debatable call. LeBron has been consistent in every game.
What LeBron had like 15?
He had 15.
Yeah, he was consistent.
He stays consistent. I will give LeBron that. So, okay, KD had 15. Steph had 24 points. He had 8 3-pointers. 8. Devin Booker had 15. LeBron had 14. I mean, he has been consistent, you know. And then you had the French team. Wemby had 26. I didn't know that. I had to look at it twice. And then the man, Big Ben, he had 20 points, counting the one he dunked on LeBron. That was nice. I ain't gonna lie. He looked nice. And then there was another guy, Bogdanovich, he had 12 points. So, like I said, hats off to them. But LeBron was consistent.
He was consistent.
He stayed in the double-double. He's the anchor. He's supposed to.
If I had a say so, like I said, Curry would have got the vote.
Yeah.
Where was Tatum at?
Yeah.
Where was
Drew Holiday? Bam went to sleep.
Come on,
Didn't wake back
yeah.
up. Bam went to sleep. I mean, if you know, and then look, here's a person named Tyler Halliburton.
Yeah.
The last 2 games, Halliburton didn't play.
He was there for
and he had a
ride.
Pacer legend. Well, coming up to be a legend, he didn't play one bit.
Yeah, I guess they said somebody got to sit on the bench.
Well, I mean, like he did
Kept
it
the
on
bench
Twitter.
warm for him, didn't he?
Keep it warm for him, you know. Hey,
Kept it warm
he needs
for him,
somebody
didn't he?
great pep talk.
Give me a time. Hey,
He gives a great.
Hey, he was the water boy for him. That's what
he gives
it
a
was.
great pep talk. I tell you that he's a great motivation speaker. If you need a motivation speaker to come in your joint to motivate you, he's a great. Him and Jamin Winston,
he was there for the ride.
Yeah, he's just there for the ride. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Everybody can. You gotta play your position.
Exactly.
So we're gonna get into these girls. Hats off to them. They did their thing today. So they beat Nigeria. Like I said, Brianna Stewart had 13. Asia Wilson had 20 again. Jackie Young, 15 points. Brittany Griner only had 8 points. I think BG's about done. I think her and Joanna Taurasi, they're out there for more.
Oh, yeah.
They're out there just to be,
Leadership.
Yeah, that's all. And that's what it is. That's what we
Leadership,
expect. And then today, the United States girls, they beat Australia. Jackie Young, once again, I keep hearing that name, 14 points. Asia Wilson had 11 points. And then Brianna Stewart had 16. And Cooper had 11. But then today, when they played against France. Now, for people who don't know that, France men's and France women's in first time ever have made it to the goal final, to the goal final, to go for the goal. So that's something new right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the game right there. It's on right now. It's recording. And if you watch the women play against the women today, the France versus the United States, that's that bully ball. The girls started off real sluggish. These girls from France, I'm gonna give you a name. Y'all gotta watch for her. She ain't nothing nice. She played in the women's NBA. Gabby Wilson. She number 15.
She played for the U.S.?
She played for France. She was giving them a lot of problems. And these girls today for France, they wanted it. And BB, she got busy.
Dawkins, right?
Huh?
I said just like Dawkins. You know,
Yeah.
United States, but he played for, who did he play for?
Who?
Dawkins. Luka, yeah.
Luka from the Dallas. He played for the Dallas
Yeah, but
Mavericks.
who did he play for?
Overseas, Luka came from somebody else. Luka came from, was it Germany? Turkey? Germany? One of them two.
Lithuania.
It might be Lithuania. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? But Luka nice.
Yeah.
Albania? Well, okay. Well, you know.
Was it Albania? Serbia, okay.
Okay. What I'm saying is if you watch these young women and young men that's coming over from other countries, they are serious. When they showing their talent on a platform in the Olympics, and I'm telling you right now, the women got pushed today, 67-66. But Asia Wilson was a monster. Man, let me tell you what this girl did, man. She just was unreal.
Another double.
Yeah, so listen, this is what she did. You right about that. So she had 21 points, 14 rebounds, and she had 4 blocks. I mean, she came to play. Kelsey Plum had 12 points, 4 rebounds. Cooper had 12 points, 4 rebounds. Gabby Williams had 19 points, and another lady had 9 points. But that's all they really had. I mean, everybody else on the team had maybe 4 or 5 points. But Asia Wilson was like, listen, I was watching her, she was bullying him. I mean, she was unstoppable. She did get the MVP. Hats off to her because she should have. Because she was, like you said, D, consistent across the bases, man. And it was just a beautiful thing for us for the goal. Because what I was seeing is John was giving me a little education about the Olympics. So medal-wise, you know, we are actually, overall, we are winning 124. Then China's number 91, Great Britain 65, France is 63, Australia's 53. But if you look at how many golds, as of today, we had 38, China had 40, 14 for Great Britain, France had 16, 18. So we're actually 2 down. Well, as the women won today, so that actually puts us up to 39. So overall, we win it across the board, but in gold right now, we're still struggling, right? I mean, we only 1 goal away from tying Japan, unless what happens today with the volleyball and whatever else finishing up.
Who won the volleyball?
Good question. Good question. Yeah.
Just went off.
Yeah. So
down 2 sets.
Down 2 sets, but we all in all, I think we did great. This year in the Olympics, I was very excited watching it. Quentin, what was his name? D. We talked about in the 4x4. Quentin, what was his name? Quentin. Let me look. Quentin Hall wins the 400-meter relay.
Oh, yeah,
that was crazy. He came back and pulled that out.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, it was a beautiful Olympics. And then congratulations to everybody. Everybody's happy NFL started on Thursday.
Shout out to my Vikings because we did pull that win off at the last minute. So shout out to y'all. And y'all sleeping on us.
Big Worm loves the Vikings. Listen, it's only
a win is a win.
Oh man, here we go.
A win is a win.
He's very passionate about his Vikings, people. He's very passionate about it. I did catch a couple
because
games.
JJ McCarthy kind of shocked a little people, yesterday. So
McCarthy got a big arm.
Yeah,
he got a big arm. I listen. Sam Darnold looked like trash, but it's only preseason. Let's not get to it. But they look good. Your star receiver didn't play.
Nah,
he was out. That's fine. There was a lot of players in. I did watch a couple of games. My Buccaneers played last night. We played. Who did we play? I was getting harassed about that. They said Baker looked like Baker always. We played the Bengals. We was in Cincinnati, and I mean we won 17-14. I don't really get happy until the last game. Shouts out to Judge Culpepper. He's from Toledo. He's trying to make the roster. I hope he gets on our team. I'd like to see that. There's a lot of people from Toledo, University of Toledo, that are actually trying to get their foot in the door in the NFL, and I love that. And there's some good players that came out of Toledo. That's once again hometown.
Yeah,
we gonna always go.
Last year it was Kovac, wasn't it?
Yes.
Or 2 years ago.
Yeah. 2 years ago. But we got so much talent, man. So much talent. So
I'm glad they finally showing that talent now. You know what I mean? Like they finally coming out showing their talent. Finally,
absolutely.
A lot of people be sleeping on Toledo, and it's like I just don't know what we can do.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing because like I said, you got Quentin Mitchell. He was a 22 pick in the first round. He went to Philadelphia. He went to the Philadelphia.
Okay.
And then you got, like I said, Judge Culpepper, defensive lineman signed with Tampa Bay. Chris McDonald, cornerback with Tampa Bay. Dallas Grant, linebacker, Minnesota Vikings from Toledo. And David Njoku, offensive lineman, he signed with Washington. So that's 5 players that came out of the University of Toledo just trying to make a name for themselves. So that's a beautiful thing, man. So
they are gonna make a name for themselves.
They will. They definitely will. You know what I'm saying? It's always room for improvement.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Howard, thank you for allowing us to come into your beautiful establishment.
Yes.
Man. The beers is unreal. I like it. It's a beautiful thing, man. I really like it. We will come back.
It's challenging to keep it fresh.
But you're doing such a great job.
Yes, man.
For being 60 years old, you don't even look like you're 60.
Right.
Like I said.
Should have never told you.
I would have guessed in your 50s, but
It's a beautiful thing, man. Like I said, I appreciate you having us, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
anytime. Anybody come on in, man. We're
Absolutely.
open 7 days a week.
7 days a week.
what's the
7 days
hours?
a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from 3 to 10. And we're looking Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, noon to 12, and Sundays, noon to 8.
Okay.
So
Keep that in mind.
check. You know, if you're looking for a great place to go and relax, come to the Casual Pint. I promise you, you will not be disappointed.
Right.
It's a very beautiful establishment. You got great food, got drinks. The view's beautiful. I'm coming back.
Me too.
Actually, I'm right around the corner from. I'm gonna be
Spend
here.
a lot
a
of
lot.
time on quality.
And that's what everybody wants.
You're going to pay a little more, but hopefully you enjoy it more.
Right.
And we're also one of the only facilities, well, no, we are the only facility in the city of Toledo, cleans its lines every time.
Okay.
I mean, you take a beer off and you put another beer on, we clean that line. So
That's
when
what's
the
up.
guys make that beer, it comes out of that tap tasting
As they
just like they want it to taste. So,
Yeah, that's a plus right there.
We
A lot
have
of
no
people
Bud
don't
Light.
think about
Sorry,
that.
guys. We have no Bud Light.
Sometimes you need to get away from the Bud Light. You want to, sometimes you want to change up your back. You're going to change up things. It's always good to have Bud Light, Budweiser.
Right.
But if you want a good tasting beer,
Yep.
they got margaritas. They got great food here. Y'all come check them out, man. Over here on Secor, beautiful
I would say
establishment.
once every 6 months, I have someone come through and clean every line, acid. They wash it out with acid and they clean all the filaments or whatever's in the
Absolutely,
lines. So
absolutely.
you'll have the cleanest, crispest tasting beers around.
See, so y'all stop sleeping on this place and come on, get y'all some of this good beer. Like I said, thanks for having us, man. We're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna enjoy my beer and maybe give me some of this good food.
Shit, I know I am.
We know we know
Brother, man,
Worm is. Y'all
hungry
know
today.
Worm like to get busy. Like I said, thanks for having us, man. Y'all live right, do right. We're gonna get up out of here. Holla at y'all.
God bless.
Thank you.